Alright, my 7th grade advanced class, let's go ahead and work these problems for your homework tonight. I've got the even ones tonight, which means you're doing the odd ones on your own. So let's begin. Number 6 says, the resting heart rate is a measure of how fast the heart beats when a person is not performing physical activity. The graph shows the number of heartbeats over time for a given person. Use two sets of coordinates to write an equation to describe the relationship. Well, off the top of your head, you might be thinking, how would I know what coordinates to use? But the numbers here give us a clue. Remember, we're using the formula y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. And knowing this, I know that this is a coordinate that's 280 for y. So when I come over here, I know that the x will be 4. So this here will be 4 and 280. Now this one over here said minus 2. So that means it would have been 2 here, and your coordinate would have to be here. So this would be 2 and 140. All right, so now we've got our two coordinates. So this one has got to be 140. Well, 280 minus 140 is 140. And 4 minus 2 is 2. Now we have to say, what is 140 divided by 2? Well, that'd be 70. So y equals 70. Interpret the equation in words. The heart's resting rate is 70 beats per minute. All right, let's move on. Got number 8. It says Franco made this graph to show the equation y equals negative x. Is the graph correct? Remember, they're trying to say y equals a negative x. Right off the bat, I can tell you this graph is not correct because, remember, a line has to be going down to be negative. So my answer will be no. And if it asked me why, I would have to say a negative slope goes downward from left to right on a graph. All right, and that would suffice for an answer. All right, let's go to number 10. Number 10 says graph the equation y equals negative 5x on the coordinate plane. We know when it said it was negative, we're going to have a downward slope. And when it says negative 5, that means it's negative 5 over 1. Remember, the rise over 1 means are we going down 5 and then over 1? So since there's no number being added, I know I can start here at the origin. And if I'm going down 5, and I see this is negative 4 here. Well, let's see. I guess that would be negative 10 then. Would be at 2, and this is 4, so this would be 2. And if this is 2, then I can say this is 10, and that would work because you see we don't have increments of 1 here. If I had 1, I would just go straight to negative 5, but Because it's in 2, I'm going to have to go twice as much as 5 because each unit is twice as much. Twice as much as negative 5 would be negative 10. So I'd have a line going from here to here and also from here to here. Let's see, my line would look like this. All right. We have number 12. Number 12 states the movie theater sends out a coupon for 70% off the price of a ticket. Write an equation for the situation where y is the price of the ticket with the coupon, and x is the original price. Oh boy. All right. If we're paying for it and x is the original price, we're going to have to realize the coupon or the ticket was 100% of the original price, and this coupon is taking 70% off. That's going to leave us 30%. And 30% as a number would be moving the decimal over twice. That would be 0.3. So this, because it says write an equation, would be y equals 0.3x. All right, and we'd stop there because we're starting at 0 from the price. So graph the equation and explain why the line should only be in the first quadrant. Remember, we're talking money. So if I'm graphing this, I realize that this graph is going up by 4. So I don't have 1. If I did, I would just go up to 0.3, but I don't. I would say then that we can go ahead and find something that, well, let's see, if it was at 4, it would be 12. That's not going to be there. If it was 8, that would be, let's see, actually, this, if it was 4, it would be 1.2. If it was 8, it would be 2.4. That's not anywhere I can get to or find a nice 2 lines crossing. If it was 12, it would be 3.6. 16 is going to be 4.8. So then there's 20, and 20 would be, that would be 60, so, or 6. So we can't have it here. So I know it's here and here. So now I can make my line from here to here. And if they're asking me, explain why the line should be in the first quadrant, because the cost of a ticket has to be a positive number. Okay, that would be my answer. All right, I think that's all of them that I had. So the rest of yours, good luck, and we'll check them in class. Oh, and why don't we go ahead and, remember you have all the odd ones, okay? Yeah. Night.